So once you've got your slippery track installed, the next step here is to put together your slippery pod 2026. Right, so the grunt strap, we've pulled off the black clip on the end of that, and that just goes straight into that hole there. And you've noticed that I've embedded the head a long way down, and about down here. And the reason for that is I wanted to make sure that when you wrap that around the mast, that predominantly you have the smooth edge of this piece of the strap and all the holes, which may cause turbulence, are buried down into the second half of the track. So around your mast, that pops in there like that. What we're going to do is when you pull that tight, you put in your lock. So that's pulled tight with your pliers around the mast. You're already going to have elongated those holes. Those two holes, make sure that those spigots, the heads, which are a little bit larger, have popped through the holes to hold that in place. And when you have got that pulled tight, you'll notice that that all sits nice and flush. What we're going to do here next is you just trim that excess cable off, strap off. I usually trim it just under the surface, so you've got that tab to grab with pliers should you want to do any adjustments later on. So usually just about here, I'll just cut that with scissors, and that all just tucks away. Now you've got the extra hole here. This hole was put in for a little bit extra redundancy. If you felt like you wanted to put a self-tapping screw in there, just about a 15mm self-tapping screw that will just screw down into that piece of the plastic. Make sure that you don't go through into the mast. That you could put that in just to hold that in place. But what we've found is with the tension of that strap on and the way that pulls on that lock, that's never going to come out by itself. That is the slippery track installation, and you'll see the other video on how to put it on the mast, which is pretty much the same steps.